put him out.
Step this way, please.
Of the building. Miss Taylor, you ever been arrested before this incident?
No.
How many times has he been arrested?
I don't know, ma'am.
A lot more than the no times that you've been arrested, right?
Yes.
You got to pick your friends more carefully, madam. You got caught up in the situation, but they didn't have you arrested falsely. They had good and substantial reason to have caused you to be arrested along with him. That's not the way you handle a dispute. You don't go in, push your boss around, throw him around in a chair, and demand to be paid. You don't do that. If you think somebody owes you money, then what you do is you resort to the courts. What are you shaking your head no for? You think what I just said to you was wrong? From their perception, they had a hostile, aggressive person who had just assaulted him, who called in somebody else who was sitting out in a car, who comes in and says to them, why don't you just give him the paycheck and we'll get out of here? Now, that's as benign as you say you said it to them. But their perception is that these two people are together. So I'm dismissing your lawsuit. Now, let's get to the counterclaim. Since this incident, you say that she has harassed you.
Yes, ma'am.
How?
Several times she's called the office. She was advising me to tell John that she was suing us for false arrest and for medical bills, and tell him, pay my bills, and tell him I'm suing him because you stupid, I don't remember the other word, you had me arrested and I didn't do anything to you, and
Okay, so that's
she called
one
several times, saying the same thing.
Same thing? Mm-hmm. That she wanted money?
Yes.
When was the last time she called you?
Roughly 3 weeks ago.
Instead of calling them when they told you that they weren't going to pay you the money, why didn't you just sue them?
Your Honor, when I went to the courthouse, only time that I called this lady is when I went to the courthouse and they told me they had to know that I was doing this and I had to call them. That was the only time I called them.
What did you say to them when you called?
I said, this is Veronica. She said, well, is this the Veronica that lives in our apartment building? I said, no, this is the Veronica that you threw in jail. And she said, well, you should be in jail. I said, well, why should I be in jail? I said, I'm just calling you, telling you what I'm about to do. She's the one that cussed me out, Your Honor.
Okay, Miss Taylor, let me tell you this. But for the fact that you filed this lawsuit, I doubt very much that they would have filed a counterclaim. So I'm telling you this. I'm dismissing your lawsuit because it's nonsense. I am also at this time, without prejudice to you, dismissing your counterclaim. But that is with the following warning, Miss Taylor. You are to have absolutely no further contact with these people. Do you understand?
Yes.
If you do, the dismissal of their countersuit is without prejudice. They're coming back to court. If you contact them at all or cause anyone else to contact them, they have the right to come back because I will consider that harassment. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
Good. That's all.